Hey guys, so that's right. I put the Mustang up for sale, and the new buyer is coming to pick her up tomorrow morning. You know, we've had some pretty good times together. But she's gonna go on to bigger and better things. So I need your guys' help. I need to figure out what my next project is gonna be. So definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of thinking like a EcoBoost swapped Ranger or something. I don't know. So I want to figure it out by springtime so we can have time to clean the shop out, get it all ready, and then finish up some other little projects. So a couple things we're going to be working on is this here is the first bike I ever rode in my life. It's a 1979 Yamaha DT50, and I'm going to restore it. So what happened is it was minty. It had like 1,000 miles on it when I first started riding it. My dad bought it brand new in '79, and some guys actually came to my place, broke into my shed, stole it out of my shed, and kind of spray painted it blue. We ended up finding it in a dumpster, so I think it runs and everything right now, but I'm gonna go through the whole thing and kind of rebuild it, restore it. And behind here we have a supercharged mini bike. So it's got a, well, you can kind of see there's a boost gauge that broke on it, but it's got a smog pump that is blow through the Mikuni carb and makes about 7 pounds of boost. So I want to get these two projects done this winter. Actually, another project just showed up at my door. So in this crate, there's a new engine for my bike, and essentially, the story behind it is the guy that I bought it off of, he raced it for about a season, and then it didn't make the power that he was expecting. It's got a full like engine build, super sport engine build on it. So we're gonna go through it, figure out what's wrong with it, and then hopefully fix it, and then put it in the bike, because it makes more power than my stock engine right now. This one's got a full thin head gasket, degreed cams, blah blah blah. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So we'll get that done before the new project shows up. So definitely let me know what you guys think. What kind of projects you have in mind, what you think I should tackle. This is it. See you later. Hey guys, so yeah, you heard right, the Mustang's up for sale. But you know how I am in the middle of winter, you get bored, you just spend money on stupid stuff. So we're on our way to Toronto. We're going to take a look at our next project car. I don't know, hopefully it's not going to be too much of a project. Just an interim project in the meantime before springtime, and then we can get into something bigger. But yeah, it's a 2005 Mini Cooper S, and I know what you guys are probably thinking. You're probably thinking, man, that's a chick car. Hey, look, it's a Mini, and it was a chick driving. It's not really going from a Mustang GT Fox body to a Mini Cooper. It's quite the change, but I don't know. This all came up a couple months back when I was talking to my wife about picking up my daughter from the daycare this summer, and I'll be driving the Mustang, and if I could pick her up with the Mustang, and kind of got thinking about it, and we're like, that's probably not a great idea from a safety standpoint, and then also from a practicality standpoint. So then originally I wanted to stick with a manual V8 car in a four-door. So so I could fit the car seat, and started looking around. Was really attracted to the Audi S4s, and the problem with those is they're probably 1,000 pounds more than the Fox body, and they only got 340 horsepower, and you know, it's an Audi, so everything you do to it is super expensive. So kind of been thinking about that for a couple weeks, and then the wife came up with, you know what, I've always wanted a Mini Cooper. And at first I was like, man, I don't want a Mini Cooper, that's a chick car. And started looking into them, and there's a performance variant of the Mini Cooper, which I never really knew about. Started deep diving the Mini Cooper S. Apparently they were bought out by BMW in 2000 I think, and they came out with the started looking into it. The Mini Cooper S has a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder supercharged 4-cylinder, so it makes all kinds of cool noises. It makes some supercharger whine, and apparently those early years they also have a lot of pops and burbles out of the exhaust, so that should be pretty interesting. We'll see if mine will do it, but yeah, so there it is. Oh, the guy's got a couple Mini Coopers. Okay guys, I just finished test driving that Mini. You know, I didn't end up getting it. The reason was it was just a little rough around the edges. It was the paint was in bad shape. There was some rust on the tailgate, under the tail light, and then it looks like everything was just loose and rattly, and so right now we're going to look at a 2004 Cadillac CTS-V. So it's got the LS6 in it, right? Right, Jason?
Yep.
That's right.
LS6 T56 trans.
T56, yeah. So it's got 118,000 miles on it, so we'll see how that looks. But the owner says it's in pretty good shape, and pretty much needs nothing, I guess, right?
Although the owner could be a drug dealer.
Could, yeah, I guess that's the
We're
Cadillac.
going in Detroit to look at this.
Yeah, we're in
We
Detroit.
might actually die.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Sounds good.
Yeah, he did the exhaust too, but I think just the back end.
Okay.
That's all. I can also tell you she does 13.4. Well, and I'm not an advanced driver. But yeah, the radiator was done about a year and a half ago. Crap. What did she say, right?
All right, guys. So we just looked at that CTS-V, and what do you think, Jason?
That LSX pulls.
Yeah, it pulls,
like a mofo.
man. With 120,000 miles, it's got a lot of balls left in it.
I cannot believe the mileage and how well that damn thing goes.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
And it had some Nittos on it as well.
Yep.
Had some NT 555s, and they hooked. In second, I think I had it in.
And neither of us were stabbed once.
Yeah, we're still alive, guys.
Yep,
we're
still
still alive.
alive.
So that's great.
RDU didn't explode.
RDU did not explode, and it looked pretty decent. I mean, the suspension was kind of shot on it.
Chinese coilovers.
Chinese coilovers,
Not
yeah.
good.
Kind of what you would expect, I guess.
Not good.
Other than that, there was a power steering pump squeal, which you probably heard in the video, where we think it's a power steering pump. And then the
original clutch.
original clutch with 120,000 miles.
So, what did you think it felt like with an original clutch?
Pretty good for an original clutch,
You think it
actually.
was good?
I think it was great. What did you think?
I mean, it felt kind of okay to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, surprisingly, it was okay.
So the real question is
it
LS6 versus Audi 4.2.
right? Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna go look at an Audi S4 with the V8. So we got to drive that thing around and see what we think, and then we're really gonna decide what we want to pick here. So
Now,
Let me know what you guys think, because we'll show you in the video. But what do you guys think we should get?
and don't just say they're not competitors, because they're both V8s.
Right.
They're both 4-doors.
Yes.
They're both manual transmissions. One is all-wheel drive, one's rear-wheel drive. But other than that, they are similar in a lot of ways.
That's right. That's right. But the Audi has 60 less horsepower. It's not an LS.
No.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, so here's the S4. Alright guys, so yeah, we just checked out that Audi. It's actually in pretty good shape. There's a couple things wrong with it. There's some rust spots on the hood. There's the paint, or the clear coat is kind of sun-baked maybe. I don't know. And then there's the nice thing about it is it's got some MagnaFlow mufflers on there, so it sounds really good. A little quiet, but it sounds pretty good. The other thing is the seat bolstering has a little bit of wear in it, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot cheaper than the CTS-V, so I don't know, there's that. It's probably about half the price. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. They're both V8s. I don't know, one's American, one's German, but let me know what you guys think I should pick. And next week we'll make a video and let you guys know who got the most comments on which car, and then which one we decided to go with. All right, stay tuned, subscribe, like, you know all the jazz.